French President Emmanuel Macron has called for European forces to take part in future peacekeeping operations in Ukraine. The proposal, however, has been consistently rejected by Moscow as unacceptable and dangerous. Macron made the remarks in Washington after a White House summit with US President Donald Trump, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, and several European leaders. The talks centered on possible terms for ending the conflict. Speaking to reporters after the meeting, Macron insisted that Ukraine must have a strong army, adding that Western Europe will need to help Ukraine with boots on the ground. He emphasized the need for peacekeeping operations supplied by allies of Kiev.
Parce que cette discussion, en fait, on l'a commencée en février 2024 à Paris, lorsque j'ai dit qu'on devait justement recréer de l'incertitude stratégique. Donc on l'a commencé bien avant la coalition des volontaires. Et le point d'achoppement pour beaucoup de partenaires, c'était de savoir ce que feraient les Américains. Parce que c'était la nécessité de savoir si les Américains étaient engagés dans une telle opération. Ces derniers jours, les Américains ont marqué leur disponibilité et leur volonté de rentrer dans cette coalition. En tout cas, de travailler avec la coalition des volontaires et de travailler sur les garanties de sécurité.
The French leader has raised the idea several times in recent months, alongside British Prime Minister Keir Starmer. But the plan has faced resistance from other European leaders. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni opposed the proposal, reportedly asking Macron ahead of the summit, "How many should we send to be up to the task when Russia has 1.3 million soldiers?" Germany, Poland, Spain, Romania, and Croatia have also ruled out participating in any such mission. Reports suggest British military chiefs have abandoned plans for a large-scale deployment, despite Starmer's vocal support. Moscow has made its position clear. Russian officials, including National Security Council Secretary Sergei Shoigu, have warned that any Western troop presence in Ukraine would be treated as an occupation and could trigger a third world war. After British officials revived the idea this month, Russian Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova accused London of escalating the conflict. She said Britain was pushing NATO partners to a dangerous line beyond which a new global conflict lies. Zakharova reiterated that Russia categorically rejects any scenario involving NATO troops in Ukraine, under any pretext. She accused London of attempting to sabotage diplomatic efforts between Moscow and Washington aimed at a peaceful resolution.